Well, hello there. How you doing? Welcome to Wigs and Combat Boots, or welcome back. If you are new here though, my name is Teresa and I love wigs. And so today I thought I would bring you a wig that's new to me. It's not new per se. It's from Rene of Paris and it's from their Orchid collection. Her name is Kirby. Now I've never had Kirby before. I got her in the color Canyon Stone, which is the same color that I bought my Brooklyn in from Rene of Paris. And it is pretty darn close to my biological hair now that it's growing in kind of thing. And so I thought, you know what? I have never taken this particular wig out of the box. And I thought I'd do an unboxing for you. And we'll see her together. We'll see how she looks, how her fibers are, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at her. So here is the box, and then here is the label. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. No matter how you found your way here, whether you're looking for a Kirby of your own, or you already have one, you just want to see one in a different color, or my favorite, you just happen to be waltzing around YouTube and you just somehow got trapped in this rabbit hole and here you are. I'm glad you're here. As a matter of fact, if you think you want to kind of stick around and listen to me chit chat more often, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to get to know you. And I'd love for you to get to know me as well. And if you love the video too, please don't be shy about hitting that like button, because that tells me that you like this kind of content. And if you like this kind of content, I like bringing it to you. So I want to bring more. So I'm going ahead and I'm unboxing her right now. This is how she's looking coming out of the box. She's still got the netting on her, packing information, and then of course her color. So let's go ahead and get her out of the box. All right, this is the color Canyon Stone. I'm in front of an open window. It's a beautiful salt and pepper throughout. And Kirby in particular's got, looks like some nice long waves. We'll get a better look at her as I go ahead and go through her. Now, since we're doing this as an unboxing, let's go ahead and check out her cap construction. Check her out under the hood, and here we are. So it looks like she's got a temple-to-temple lace front, which is awesome. Goes back pretty good, and looks like she's got quite a few fibers down the front. Looks like it's going to be a strong kind of lace as well. It looks like she's got closed wefting. And I'm going to tell you why that's important to me. The closed wefting, for those of us that have or are going through chemotherapy and have sensitive scalp, or if you just have a sensitive scalp anyways, your skin is very sensitive, closed wefted caps usually help with cushioning and stopping or preventing return hairs or permatease from coming back through the cap if there's permatease. In this case, I don't feel any permatease, but it does prevent those return hairs from coming through from the rest of the cap and poking you in the head. Now she's also got very small metal stays on the side, but she does have velvety ear tabs. It's just those metal stays are fairly small. And in the back, she's got an extended velvety nape with velcro adjusters. So the reason why I'm sounding surprised with all this is we've got this closed wefted cap, we've got this lace front, and we've got these velvet adjusters. She's a budget wig. As a matter of fact, I got her for well below $100 from one of the larger wig companies. So bonus. And she does still have a plethora of colors available too, so not just salt and pepper. Of course, the reason why I chose the salt and pepper was because I am salt and pepper. My hair is growing back pretty good. Got a little bit of a stitch going on here. Just had a biopsy done and found out the cancer's back. So now I'm trying to, just kind of take things in stride. And one of the things that make me happy is messing around with these guys. So that's what I'm doing, and making reviews for you, because that really actually makes me happy. So without doing anything to her, she still has a zigzag cross or part. Let's go ahead and see how Kirby looks without doing anything to her. Here we go. I haven't adjusted the Velcro straps at all. Gotta be careful of those stitches on where they did the biopsy. I have a petite average head circumference, about 21 and a half inches. And right now it's feeling actually pretty snug. It's not messing with my stitches at all. So, and the closed wefting, and of course I've got hair now, but the hair that I have still makes my scalp very sensitive because of the way, I'm not sure what it is, it just makes my skin hurt sometimes. My hair does, even though there's not as long as it used to be. But I'm wearing it now and it does not feel painful. So I'm looking at her. She's got some long curtain type bangs in the front here and some loose waves. Oh, I like her. She is light. I feel zero permatease. I feel light density. Oh, this will be good even in the summertime. All right, well, now that we've seen her just out of the box, I'm gonna go ahead and start messing with her to the way I'd like her to look. All right, so stand by. So let's go ahead and shake her out, wake up those fibers, because she's been sitting in that box for a bit. And it looks like she's got quite a bit of silicone on her too, because her hair is looking kind of stringy a little bit. But it does help to define those waves and curls, so I mean, I really can't complain. Let's comb her through, trying to, especially with the amount of silicone that they had sprayed on her and the amount of time that she'd been probably spending in that box before I got her. Now she has that center part. I'm not usually a center part kind of girl, but because the center part is a little bit wider towards the front, lean closer to where you would normally want to part. So in my case, I like to part a little bit more on the left. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can grab a little more and bring her to the left. Warm up those fibers and see if I can start training her so she's not popping in my face so much. Now, these are heat-friendly fibers, so you can use heat to train the bangs or to make more curls or straighten her out or just to give her some beachy waves. So you've got options with her. Now, of course, for her being a longer piece, she will start rubbing, especially around your neck, on your clothes. And so you need to keep track of that and treat her with a little bit of heat to smooth those fibers back out and keep them detangled and keep them frizz-free. All right. You know what? I'm going to have to tighten her up after all. All this messing around I'm doing with her, and she's getting a little loose now, so I guess that makes sense because Rene of Paris is not necessarily a petite size, it's average size, and they do have space in the cap, at least in this one in the back. Actually, let's go ahead and put some water on her too and calm down some of those fibers that are kind of just flip-flopping around. There we go. All right, let's put this out of there. So yeah, we'll definitely have to train this hair so that it will stay pardon-ish on the left of center kind of thing, because it's definitely a center part. But again, the mouth of the part is just wide enough that you can kind of stray towards the left or the right, depending on how you like to part your hair. So you've got a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to that. Alrighty, so this is how she's looking with all of her fibers in the front, mid-length. Very nice, loose, longish, medium length layers. This is her from the right-hand side. And again, I've got to fix that, but she is looking very nice. And then from the back, she's got some nice movement. Despite all of her volume and her waves, she is a light density. This is light. This is not heavy at all. And then here's from the left-hand side. Great movement. And back to the front. So when it comes to her measurements, they're saying the front is 7.5. Let's take a look. Yep, it just about is 7.5. I was waiting to see if it really was correct or not. For reference, my measurements from my forehead down to my chin is 8 inches, and so it is spot on, just shy of that. So that's perfect. For the crown, it's 15 inches, so from the top of the head down the back. From the nape, so at the bottom of your occipital bone down, is about 11 inches. And she does weigh just shy of 6 ounces, so 5.92 ounces. But I'm telling you, she doesn't feel like 5.92 ounces. She feels light. And I think it has to do with because of the density. There's not that much hair in here. It's laying flat because there's no permatease, and it's actually pretty darn light. I know it looks misleading. I know she looks like a lot of hair. She's not. She really isn't. So if I can handle this, trust me, with my hot flashes going on because of all this stuff, you can too. Now, she is gorgeous. Now, this color is called Canyon Stone. It is a salt and pepper style color, and that's the one that I like the most because it resembles my biological hair color. But I'm not gonna lie, there are some fashion colors in there that I am kind of interested in too when I'm able to go ahead and get them. Some of those lilacs, and they do have a light brown or marble brown color is what it's called. I kind of tend to gravitate towards those as well. And again, for a budget-friendly type wig, which this is, but it has higher budget features. I mean, wow. You don't see weft, sticking through it. You don't see any kind of weirdness sticking through it. It's heat friendly. Rene of Paris. I know it's an older model, but she's still rocking pretty well. So let's go ahead and take you outside so you can have an idea of how her colors look in the sun. So what do you think? What do you think of Kirby from Rene of Paris's Orchid collection? Like I said, for the price, I'm pretty darn amazed at the features that she's got. Unless I got super lucky, I'm not kidding. I was able to get her for less than $100. I think typically she is just over $100. But a lot of these retailers, they have sales on the weekends, and by golly, I say capitalize on it if you're looking for a mid-length, not too dense, but somewhat luxurious looking piece that happens to have these layers, is heat friendly, and has a close-wefted cap for us sensitive scalped folks. I tell you, I gotta work on that piece right there. But I know she's a keeper. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna figure out a way to work on her so that I can wear her when I'm gonna go out and get some groceries or whatever the future holds kind of thing. So again, I am so glad you came to watch this video. I'm hoping that you got some information that you're looking for on Kirby, whether you already have her or you don't have her and you're thinking about getting her. By the way, get her. I love her. Or if you just happen to wander around YouTube and you just happen to land on my channel, thank you so much for being here. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe, because I'm going to bring more kind of craziness to you just like this. And if you like this video in particular, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. So as always, I hope you have an awesome day and an even better tomorrow. And I'm going to see you in the next video. See you later.